Alright, guys, I'm gonna do a separate video on now. I mentioned this in a video before. Hold on. Let me get this about like this. I mentioned in one of my previous videos how, like, you get yourself into a straddle already, and the advantage of this rough cement here, how it catches the heels of your boots, and how if you're not that good of a straddle and you happen to be doing the other stretches, I'll show you this rough concrete here. This is what we're dealing with. See that? And that I'm doing all them knuckle push-ups on and everything else. And unlike other smoother concrete or smoother floors, there's like I said, I preached that there was an advantage, right? I'm doing a video concentrate on the straddle. I'm trying to not get carried away and be doing all my other favorite shit and not doing the straddle, but I want to concentrate on that. How I preached before, that you can damn near stay just like this with objects and you're not going to slip. Maybe training on rougher concrete and boots, you don't want to slip, and you're not ready to slide down further. One of my videos I did with double batons, it actually previously rained and I was ready for it, and then it slightly wet, and then I went into the split, one of my previous videos, so my pants don't get caught there. But we're gonna go and I'm gonna do this with and without instruments, but I'm gonna show you the instruments later. But I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna lay these down right here, so. But this is for, say, you're bad at the straddle in other ways. Okay, I'm just show you for example how bad we are at the straddle. Okay, some of us only get, like, say, this far, and then you don't make it past this. A lot of us don't. A lot of those tutorials are saying, oh, far as you can get. Some of us only go this far. And for some of us, the straddle, even though everybody else is better than you, and yes, don't get me wrong, those people are good at what you do. You're just trying to find a way out. You're just trying to find a way around that and trying to progress. But say you only get this far with a straddle, or some people, they only get for like this. But yet some of my methods and all that I happen to be in that straddle, and I showed you coming out of my splits that other day. But we're going to go into that on purpose here. This is for if you already progressed in some of your splits. But if you want to, if you can only get this far, you manage to get this far, okay, in a split, you can go ahead and teeter your boots up and see how you're feeling that right there. Then go like this, and you can sort of feel where it kind of needs to be stretched. I mean, you should be doing a lot more of this standing up too, without even being in splits position, because it's important. I'm scraping these things up; they're brand new, but they're made for being used. But so go like this. But maybe you want to use an instrument to hold on to. See that? And you're feeling it differently than when you're trying to grab your shoe. Maybe you want to go like this and hold it. There is a big difference, even if you used a stick or something, that works. Use your hand on the pavement here. But then, put some elbow into it and see what happens here. So like this, let it hang. Just extend it out. Yeah, and you can see what you're sort of lacking there, and you'll sort of eventually be able to grab onto your shoe. See, I don't do the straddle very much that way, so it needs some work. I concentrate on some of my favorite stuff because I'm a stubborn ass. But go and do it again. You can feel yourself going a little bit further there. Push use this hand and push. Let this hang, and you're pushing with this hand. And you can feel right under your armpit and in your back that some stretching needs to be done, especially under the right arm more than the left, you know what I mean? But that's how you do it. And then you can use these to do this too. Don't worry about how your feet are pointed right now. If you just do your best. I mean, it ain't gonna be perfect, but you're feeling it where you're going like this too. But go like this. Just do your best. It don't matter as long as you're feeling something. You know what I'm saying? But then you can try to concentrate on. When you're wearing boots, your feet are just gonna go wherever they go. You know what I mean? Like if you're a professional girl dancer, you're able to point your toes and all that. There's some major difficulty in that, but in your everyday life, as long as you're more flexible than you are for whatever you're into outside of this, out there in life, that's what matters. But yeah, then when you come out of it, oh, geez. Sit yourself down. You're kind of feeling that in some different locations there, so you're going to be, yeah, no shame, you know. I might as well do some of this while you're at it. And I can cheat here and have my back against this bench, but you could have your back to a wall. But, well, it ain't really cheating. But then when people are in some big yoga class, there's no wall to go up against. But yet, if you had plenty of wall in a room, everybody could go from the middle of the room, go all around in the wall. And if there's too many people, just take turns, you know what I mean? But there's a wall or an object that's behind you. Do some of this while you're at it. And I can grab these like that. And guess what? Try to weight, push that down a little bit. You go like that. Or if you're not using a best to have your back against something so your back you don't want to go back too far. Like prop yourself up, go a little like this, and then give yourself a little back a little bit. Some weight, even with the weight itself, you're going to be feeling that, but then you go ahead and push while you're at it. Yeah, come out of it. And go like this. And that's it.